Is letting go a good idea when it comes to manifesting with the law of attraction? I haven't created a specific video about this before because I believe the subject gets a little watered down in the law of attraction genre. However, this question came up recently in my support forum, and with permission from my student who posted the question, I thought it would be nice to share what I know and understand about letting it go with others. Here's a portion of the question that was presented to me and that you might find relatable to your own manifestation circumstance. Hello, Dr. Jessica, it's another question. Okay, so I need some perspective on the idea of letting go and what that actually entails. Please help me to define or redefine its process in terms of ideas and actions. When something means a lot to me, my goals for example, I strive with the utmost energy and focus I can muster to make them happen. That's how I'm wired. Point of fact, taking the UMM course has made me even more focused to believe that I can achieve all that is possible in my life. It's like an exponential power that has been added to my mind. That is hugely exciting to me. It makes me even more driven, to be honest, seeing life as wide open. So to take a common theme, having a crush on someone or knowing that you want to be with a specific person, experts often tout the idea of letting go of them, lest you irrevocably push them away. That is, don't think about them, go about your life and your business. However, if you're in love with someone, that is the hardest thing to do. The same is true for money or anything we desire or want to create. I have tried to corral my thoughts into believing what I am thinking they are thinking. So if I'm worried about our relationship, so will they. On the other hand, if I keep thinking that we're meant to be, so will they, and hopefully that will transmute itself into something awesome, or at least awesome opportunities. Not sure if that's a good train of thought or not. As a student of manifestation and this course, I am seeking clarification on this issue of letting go, how it relates to the UMM course, and any advice for someone with an immense magnitude of love energy and boundless excitement for the possibilities of life. So you can see that this student is very excited, and that energy is fantastic for creating. However, I did immediately understand his concern and his frustration. He doesn't want to let it go because he really likes this person. So here's how I answered. From my perspective, this is all about the energy that you bring to a specific subject, as you've mentioned. Like yourself, I hold a tremendous amount of excitement for things that, well, excite me. I would refer to that as a good type of energy to bring to a particular subject. Excitement is a driving force. It is energy in positive motion towards the manifestation of a specific outcome. That said, if we are approaching a particular subject with a level of frustration, we don't bring our best selves to the circumstances surrounding that subject. And people, pets, and all that is pick up on that. We all read energy by gauging how things feel to us. Think of how you feel when someone is angry, or when someone is trying too hard to be the center of attention. The energy is quite a put-off. And then think of how you feel when someone shows you affection, or when another person praises something that you've done. That type of energy is inviting. I like to think of it like this. I imagine that there's a balloon of energy for each subject in my life. I like to fill my balloons with positive energy. But when there's an interaction that occurs relating to any subject, I know that I'm sharing that balloon of energy with another. Stay with me here, I have a point. So there must be a good balance. We each need equal parts of energy in that balloon to keep things harmonious. I can keep as much excitement as I want in my personal balloon of energy regarding that subject, but when I'm sharing that balloon due to an interaction with another, I pull back a bit so they have room to put their energy there as well. So I want to meet the other person on their level of enthusiasm, and then allow that to grow or diminish as the interactions continue. Better said, my overexcitement about something might be off-putting to another. I've learned to give space when needed for the sake of balance. This also works with inanimate items. For things like money or a career, we can certainly hold excitement in our personal space, but we must allow the energy of that money or career to have the space to bring its energy as well. And I think this is where the letting go part of the equation comes in. It's the balance of energy. But I believe it's more of an allowance or an invitation, if you will, for this thing to mesh with your energy. I even like to imagine myself extending an invitation to the things that I'm manifesting in my life, and then seeing that person or thing accepting that invitation with vigor. That is what I would call letting go. It changes the energetic equation quite a bit by sending the mind into, oh, this is exciting. I'm excited. They're excited. Everyone is happy here. This replaces strain and effort with relief and security. Once you have the belief in place and the exciting emotion to go with it, you only need to keep the faith through persistence that it will happen. When getting to this space, it's as though it has already happened, and that's when everything becomes magical. I do understand what you're saying about keeping the thoughts in mind that correspond to what another person may want. From a oneness perspective, all things being connected energetically, and from personal experience, this does ring true. It's the essence of what Neville Goddard taught, and I've seen it become manifest in my own life and the lives of others. I believe where people have difficulty with this is in the trying too hard of keeping all of their thoughts in line with this. That type of energy brings resistance to the table and can become quite exhausting. However, overexcitement can be a wonderful thing, and really believing in your manifestations is amazingly powerful. The last part of that equation is to remain persistent, allowing no one or nothing to detour you. That sums up my answer for this student, and he was able to relax into a knowing rather than feel as though he couldn't think about the specific person he's manifesting into his life. We don't have to let go of our manifestations to have them become a part of our life. We simply change the energy that we're projecting when it comes to what we're manifesting. We allow it. We invite it in. To let go implies that we fully release it and distance ourselves from it. And that can be quite confusing. Why would any of us choose to release something that we're manifesting? What we release is the anxious, frustrating, and impatient feelings associated with it. Those things imply through our energetic frequency that we don't have it. And that is where the so-called work comes in. If you change the frequency, you change what you experience. So is letting go a good idea when manifesting with the law of attraction? If it's the feeling states and energetic frequency just mentioned, then yes. But if you're letting go of creating or manifesting what you want in the first place, you've just retracted your order with the universe, at least from my perspective. I recommend letting go of letting go. Keep the excitement up when it comes to your manifestations and extend an invitation to them to become a part of your life. And then watch the magic of manifestation unfold.